Well, today's the day. Today is the last day for Big Brother. Tonight is the finale. They're going to announce who the winner is. And I can't believe it. The summer's already over. I just can't believe the summer just went by so fast. It's crazy how time just flies. I can't believe it. So the three finalists are Tyler, I was gonna say Taylor, Tyler, Casey, and JC. Who do I think is gonna win? Well, this is what I'm thinking tonight. So I'm gonna be putting my makeup on while I do this. Nothing glamorous, just my everyday makeup that I wear to work. So I think, see, and I have to agree with everybody. If, I don't know why I want to keep calling him Taylor. If Tyler takes Casey to final two, he is probably not going to win. Because I'm not too sure how the jurors are going to be voting, if they're going to be a bitter jury, or how they're gonna base the winner. But Casey hasn't pissed anybody off with the goodbye messages, or promised them something and didn't deliver. So I don't know. And then we don't know if Angela's, campaigning in there because she was just sent home. So, sent to the jury house. So we don't know what's going on in their minds because they haven't really shown the jury house. I think we got 2 days of it and they haven't showed anything else. They're being very top secret about it, so I don't know what's gonna happen tonight. I can't believe it. Like, it's a finale and it's only gonna be an hour and a half long. I think it should be at least 2 hours long, because I just can't believe it's already over with. This was a crazy summer. Some people said it was kind of boring, and I will admit it took me a little bit longer to get into this season. I just couldn't, and then everybody I was going for was getting voted out, so I wasn't team Tyler at first. Well, actually, I think I'm kind of going towards Casey now, which means she probably won't win because everybody I go for doesn't win. So, because I will be honest, when he first, episode 1, week 1, week 2, whatever, I was very shocked that he knew the game. I thought he was just going to be, the first guy evicted, so I didn't think he was going to be dominating the game the way he is. So I will say that about him. He's doing really good. Really good with that. And, he's made, like, nobody even suspects he's doing half the things that he's doing, so I think it was just Bailey, or I can't remember who it was that was on to him. And then Sam got upset, she's not really doing anything, and she got upset that, she was evicted, so, like, come on, girl, how long was he supposed to tag you along, So I know he has a lot of final two. That's the thing that I don't like about him. That's the one thing I don't like about him, is he has all of these final twos with everybody, and I'm just waiting for the minute that everybody, realizes that he freaking had a final two with everybody. And I want them to realize that while the show's still on, not afterwards, because afterwards nobody cares. I just don't like the lying part of it. I know everybody has to lie, but Casey has been honest as much as she can. I didn't like about Casey was that she was like, oh, I'm gonna this whenever they were going to evict Bailey, she's like, I'm gonna go flirt with her and I'm gonna go do this, you know. Like, I didn't like her leading her on like that. She was, you don't lead somebody on like that, you know. And Bailey probably just saw her as a friend, didn't see her anything more. But the fact that she would say, I'm gonna go tell her this and I'm gonna go flirt with her, you know, she was telling that to her, you know, final 3 or level 6, you know. That I don't like that. When people tag people along and, you know, make them think that they're interested and they're really not, you know, which I don't even think she was interested in. But they had a really good friendship. So that was just the one shady thing I didn't like about Casey. I don't like how they like to, with the final 3, I don't like how they were being very malicious and very, you know, catty and petty, to, you know, with their goodbye messages and, you know, just doing stuff just to see their reactions. I did not like that. And I just didn't like their little conversations when it was just them 3. It wasn't about game, it was about being petty. So I didn't like that about it. But, you know, come on, I mean, it's like get rich or die trying in there. So I guess I kind of get it, but, you know, those are just things that stuck out to me that I didn't like. JC, I'm surprised he's still there. But if Tyler wants to win, he's going to have to take JC to the end, in my opinion. So I don't know. I think he should take him if he wants a chance, because and you know, they're not really showing his DR, the DR footage that they share. They don't really show like him saying anything bad about Casey, like, you know, in order for me to win, I'm not going to take Casey. You know, he's still saying he's going to take Casey, and Casey is saying she's going to take him. And I think for her, I think she should take JC too if she wins, you know, to final 2. I don't think they should take each other, because they're not, it's going to be hard for them to win that way. I think JC is the one, unless by some miracle JC wins, you know, who knows. I mean, I can't even wait. I can't wait till tonight, because dang it, oh my God. And I can't believe it's today already. And what am I going to do with my life? I'm a feed watcher, you know, so what am I going to do now? You know, like, oh my gosh. And then they said that Celebrity Big Brother is going to come back, but that's not going to be till next year. So really, what am I going to do with myself? What am I going to do? Gosh darn it, this thing keeps on breaking. So I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I really don't know. But it's going to be a good one, I think. We'll see. Whoever wins, if JC wins, that's going to be a miracle. A miracle. But then again, I didn't think he was going to win that HOH he won and make such a big move like that and got rid of. JC should have got rid of Tyler that day. He would have had a better chance, or Angela would have had a better chance going against JC. Casey, or he could have gotten rid of Casey that day. But Angela, I don't think he should have gotten rid of her. At first, I was like, I want to see her in the jury house just to see what they say, because nobody likes her in the jury house. So I just, you know, it's not like they're going to show us footage or anything, but I was just like, because she was so terrified to go there. And I was like, I want to see what she does in the jury house. And then she just kind of came to terms with it and was like, you know what, I'm just, you know, I know I'm going to get evicted. But then she looked shocked when they sent her home. So, I don't know. I think he should have kept Angela, now that I'm thinking about it. He should have got rid of Tyler, and that would have been even funnier going to the jury house, you know. So, because, you know, he had all them final 2s, and they could have called him out, you know, like. So we'll see what the jury round table is like. The feeds have been kind of, well, the After Dark has been kind of boring. Like, I honestly could have, and I had to sign up for a new tier with Spectrum. Oh my gosh, an extra tier, $20 just to add Pop TV on there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, just for this one show. So, I'm canceling that shit quick. But I could have canceled it already because nothing has happened after dark, so I could have already canceled that and wouldn't have missed anything, because anything that is happening, they're putting it on the show. So, but really, literally nothing has happened. They're just kind of like reminiscing about things, and a lot of just laying around, and very boring. And then Pop isn't really giving them anything to do. I remember last year Pop was, well, it felt like they would give them, like stuff to do like every day. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong and I'm just remembering it different, but it's been very boring, I'm not gonna lie. And I record it just to fast forward. I record it so that I can fast forward just to see if anything, any good stuff. I like when they're given alcohol because they act so different, and they haven't really given them anything. I think when they made Final 3, they gave them like a bottle of champagne, and that was pretty much it. But I think it's hilarious because they haven't had alcohol in like a really long time. So whenever they drink, they act like rookies, So I think that's funny. And it's good to let loose because, they're being watched all damn day, And, you're under pressure. I mean, and you know what? I feel sorry for JC when he gets out, because he's probably going to get the most hate when he gets out because of the things that he said, his little comments. He has good edits during the show, but for the live feed watchers and after dark, we kind of see how he is. And I don't know if it's the language barrier or what it is, but this guy's he's gonna go through it, when he gets out. And he's really hoping for America's Favorite Player, and I don't even think he's not even I haven't seen anybody campaigning for him, and it's really sad how his family doesn't accept him. Once they did that edit, I was like, oh my gosh, like that's so sad, because if my family didn't accept me, for who I loved, I just feel really bad for him. Like, it's not an excuse for the way he is, but it kind of explains probably the way he is and why he is so abrasive. He is so, he has some issues, and, and I found it very comforting when I thought it was very sweet when he and Casey were talking about their coming out stories, and Casey said that her mom didn't accept her. And here JC is without his acceptance from his parents or his family, and he's here comforting Casey and saying, don't worry, it gets better, And I thought that was, and from him saying that, I assumed his family accepted him for the way he was. But later on it comes out that they don't accept him. And when he got his HOH, he didn't even get a letter from his family. His friend, the one that did the video for him for the final 7 or whatever it was, where they had the the family send them videos or notes or whatever, or videos. It was his friend, and I believe that's the friend that sent him a note for his HOH, and that didn't air. So I thought that was pretty sad, and he was like, I thought they would be, proud of me, It doesn't, I mean, Big Brother's, how many people try out for Big Brother, So I felt very bad for him. It doesn't excuse what he's done. Not going to hold it against him. Who am I to judge? But it was not, and it wasn't cool, the things that he was saying. So putting on a little blush. I put very little makeup on. I just try to hide my, because without makeup, I look muerta. I look dead. Like, I I look like the Walking Dead. You know, I just look like I'm ill because I have anemia. So I have a very pale, I'm pale as it is. Plus with my anemia, it's pretty bad. So I'm just going to put a little bit of eyeshadow on the Tartelette palette. So I'm like so anxious to see who's going to win. Who's going to do it. And then that goodbye message that Angela told Rachel. And Rachel's like, oh, we'll just wait till finale night. I think Rachel's crazy enough to confront Angela for calling her irrelevant since week 2. And we're like, who's Angela? We didn't even know she was in the damn house when she won. Who the hell is this girl over here saying who's relevant and who's not? Nudie patootie. I just put one shade on, and usually I use my finger. I put Topless on. It's like this pink. I just put like a base color, like a nude base color, and then I just put one shimmery on top, and that's it. Because I'm gonna be going to work later on. Oh, that's another thing. I'm gonna be at work. I work Wednesdays, so I don't get to see Big Brother until I get out of work, which I get out of work at 10. And then usually whoever gets there is always freaking late by a few minutes. It takes me about 10 minutes to get home, depending how fast I drive. So I don't actually get to see it until 10:30. So I have to avoid Twitter. I have to avoid my notifications. I have to avoid everything because I like to watch it here at home so I can talk shit and so that I can watch it with my fiance because it's, you know, it's our thing, you know, we like to watch it. So I have to avoid everything today. So that's another big thing is I always work on Wednesdays. I actually work Thursdays too during the live evictions. The only days I'm off is Sunday and Monday. So I was able to watch the Sundays episode, you know, while it's happening. So oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot the highlighter. I forgot to put highlighter. Yeah, so I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen. I want Casey to win, you know, LGBT. Oh, and that's the one thing I didn't like about Casey is she's over here leading JC on, which I don't think she should be expected to take JC to the end because they're both LGBT community. But I don't like that she's going along with it and kind of leading him on to it. But I think he should know by now he's not gonna make it to the end. If he doesn't read the hints, you know, and I think they're gonna tell him about level 6 on his way out. That was their plan on letting, you know, breaking him down and then sending him off to the jury house, you know. Poor jury management has been a big thing this season. So we'll see. I think Miss Casey's gonna take it home, and you know, I was thinking Casey was younger than she is, but she's actually 30. So she's like at a good age to where she won't just blow all her money. You know, if she were, I thought she was like in her 20s, I guess, you know, because of the way she dresses and stuff. But I thought she was like in maybe mid-20s, if that. But I didn't know she was 30. So she's at a good age to where she can invest her money and do something wise with it, you know. So I'm actually I'm going for Casey tonight. I would like to see a twist of whoever wins, they can take JC as the final 2, just to switch it up a little. But I would like Casey to win. We'll see who wins, and I want to hear what they, you know, how they have to campaign against each other on their speech. I want to hear what they say. What's Tyler gonna say about Casey, and what's Casey gonna say about Tyler? Now, what the hell is JC gonna say if he makes it to the end? Because he made some big moves, but it was all like behind the scenes, you know. Like nobody really knows. Like he freaking sent Fessel home, and the stuff he was saying about Fessel all season was not very nice. Calling him a big dummy, and you know, one last thing before I go. Why? Okay, Zingbot goes every year. He goes every year and zings everybody and speaks truth to them. Why don't they listen to what he's saying? He's dropping big hints to their games and nobody is catching on to it. Like, come on. The only one that listened was Angela. She was like, oh, so I'm getting the cold-hearted, person edit, and she played along with that. Hi, babe. So yeah, come on. Like, he comes every season and gives them hints about the game, and they're just like, not even taking it. Like, if I were Fessel, I would have been like, oh, I'm the big moron. Okay, well, let's make some game moves, No, he ends up sending home his own damn alliance. Okay, so I'm done with my look. This is the look that I'm gonna rock today. And I don't wear this headband. I just this is just to keep my little hairs out of the way. So it's just a little basic. Oh, I forgot my lip gloss. A little basic, little something so I don't look dead. This is how I wear my makeup to work. You can't really see it, and the lighting's really bad in here. I don't have good lighting. I just have like a lamp and the spotlight. That's it. So I just wanted to talk about Big Brother because I hadn't talked about them all season. And today's the finale. Oh my gosh. Who are you going for? Comment below. I'll see you later. Please like and subscribe. Bye.